Hello and welcome to a very special Saturday night Tavern 53 talk. Tonight, joining me is the Bob Ross of Barbecue, Greg Russell. Thanks for joining us, Greg. What are you drinking tonight?
What do I got?
Yeah.
I got an IPA from Rose City Beer Works.
They're very good. They have some good
Crack
stuff
that
there.
open for such the occasion here on the Saturday night.
Yeah, special occasion, yes. Oh, beautiful sound, yes. Oh. Ah, yes. Very well done, sir. Very well done. Tonight, we've decided, because I've got the Bob Ross of Barbecue, and hopefully the professor will be joining us later. Not sure. We're going to talk about barbecue etiquette. And when I say barbecue etiquette, I mean cleaning barbecue etiquette. Do you clean as soon as you're done barbecuing and then clean just before you start barbecuing? Or what is the proper way of doing it? Greg, since you are the Bob Ross here, please.
Usually I'm taking the meat off, bringing it in the house to rest, and then I'm start working on plating and things like that. So normally I put the dome on, let my charcoal just burn out, and I actually deal with the grill the next time I grill.
Okay.
And when I light the fire on my next grill, I put the grill grate on there, give it a nice brushing, brush off what's on there.
Yep.
Dress it with oil, whatever I'm doing, and I'm ready to go for the next cook.
Nice. I've the professor has joined us.
Hello,
Professor.
Hey,
Welcome to the
here.
Very good.
Sorry, it's just a little technical difficulties.
No, that's quite all right. Yes.
Wow, that cup runneth over there, Greg.
It's a Citra
What are you doing?
IPA. It looks like there's a lot of pulp in this one.
Yeah. Listening.
Damn, that's good.
That's the one.
Like a nice Citra, but almost sour IPA.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is that lemon blonde, the one that we had at your place the first time?
No, it's actually called a sour hop.
Sour hop.
Nelson Sauvin Citra IPA number 2. First time trying it, so
nice.
I actually seen them at the farmers market downtown today.
Oh, okay.
Yep, talked to Brad down there, brought some cans home.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Sean?
Yes, sir.
Tonight we're going to be talking about barbecue etiquette. Since we have the Bob Ross of Barbecue, when I'm talking about barbecue etiquette, I'm not so much like do you bring your own meat to barbecue on somebody else's grill? When I was going on, it was
do you bring Spam to somebody else's grill?
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a bit. For barbecue etiquette, meaning you clean as soon as you're done barbecuing, you clean your grill, or just clean just before you cook. So where do you stand on this, Professor?
Well, myself, it's always been just before I cook, I would say.
Okay.
Got to impress whoever I'm cooking for, and including myself. Don't like to see the leftovers from the last cook that's still sitting there.
Got that? Yeah.
And I have a habit of just leaving it after I'm done until the next cook.
The same way.
And again, I'm not the professor. I'm just a guy that sits behind a desk and talks on a phone, and not much else. But I'm under the thought of when you crank that barbecue on and gets up to like 400 degrees. I'm thinking it's going to burn. And again, I'm no professor, but I'm thinking it's going to burn off a lot of that bacteria or anything that's on there already. Would I be correct in what I'm thinking here, Professor?
I would defer to the professor.
That sounds like you got it straight out of a manual, and I would have to agree. Yes.
Wow.
You know what? I do say if I cook on a flat top rather than a grill,
Yeah.
I tend to clean that after my cook.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Yeah,
I
no,
scrape my flat top, pour some hot water or hot water when the water hits it.
Yeah.
Scrape that off, oil it up, and give it a nice wipe before I shut the grill off.
yeah. No, I've done that with cast iron fry pan.
Yep, same thing.
Cooking that, and then what I'll do is I'll take whatever spatula I'm using, I'll clean most of the whatever out, hot water in there, or just water, and it'll just start bubbling, and in using the spatula, just keep stirring around, and it'll take all the particles that are in the bottom, and it'll kind of help clean it, and then take a towel and wipe it clean, and then add some oil.
I do that as well when using cast iron.
For the next time.
Yep. And then the pan's nicely dressed and ready to go for the next cook.
Yeah, throw that hot egg in there to get it going, or whatever you're gonna do, and
Got that right.
sizzle.
You want it nice and clean for that spam.
That's right. Sizzles pork. There. Up there. 500. If we can get 500,
There we go.
we get 500. We're going to the Bob Ross there, Greg Russell. He's got the grills back there. We're gonna cook up different ways.
Yep, right back here somewhere you can see them.
Yeah, we're gonna cook it up different ways and eat it live. There's got to be like when they have a festival in Hawaii for it, it's got to be something. Just the fact that it was a leper colony at one point is beside the point, but we're not going to get into that. No, it's actually they could say it's a survival food, and I'm going to go with that. You can just make it. You can add.
So what happened to our sunshine and everything that was like here yesterday?
Oh, I know.
Super cold out here today. The wind's blowing.
We're back to like pre-spring weather again.
Because barbecue you could do in any season, but in the nicer weather is just a little more pleasant.
Yeah, more
You know what
enjoyable.
I'm saying?
That's what brings me out on the back porch.
Now, adding to the topic of barbecuing, because we got a lot. Here we go. Drum roll. Yes, very nice.
That's how it's done around here,
That's right.
10
Round
points.
2. Going with the barbecue etiquette. Now you go to somebody's house for a barbecue, they invite you over. Say we get invited over to Greg Russell's, the Bob Ross barbecue. What do we bring? What's your go-to, Professor, or even Greg, when you go to somebody else's house? What's your go-to to bring to somebody else's house for the barbecue? Or do you have a go-to?
Oh boy, definitely some beer.
Yeah.
Well, the professor has been known to bring over some Rush beer.
Yeah. I cannot deny it. A little partial to that band, but I don't know. I can't say I've ever brought. I don't know if I've ever brought meat to somebody else's house.
No, but would you bring like your side? Like, would you bring say like potato salad or?
Yeah, I'd say something complimentary.
Sides for sure. Yeah.
Side or an appetizer or a dessert.
Yeah.
But drinks work very well too because
it goes
goes hand in. Nice bottle of wine. Yeah. But you know, I would bring a tray of jalapeno peppers or something. If that was, I think an appetizer like that would be acceptable to somebody else's house. You know, just saying, if you either one of you want to have me over, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I would turn you away with jalapeno poppers. But yeah, you know, in the summer, potato salad and or corn in the cob, or I don't know, any of those
I'd
sides.
say as long as it's not
Yeah.
unexpected work to the host.
Right. You prepare it ahead of time and just show up ready to go. Even some dinner rolls, whatever, something simple and easy.
Yeah. But beer always works well.
And again, going with depending on what the host is cooking. Like if the host is doing burgers, you're not going to want to bring
no extra bread. No.
Yeah. Maybe the baked beans, like you said, or the potato salad or something.
Yeah, nice side. Yeah.
And again, like I've known somebody to say, "Well, I'm just bringing my appetite. I'm coming over with my appetite. That'll be enough right there." We both know this person, Professor.
Sometimes, if you're the host, that's all you want is for everybody to show up hungry. You know.
Yeah.
You want them to enjoy what you're cooking, and
yes,
you might not really care about anything else.
Because we both know the one guy there, Professor, our good friend. He'll come out and I brought my appetite, pal. No, honestly, I could say like he's if he does, our good friend Curtis does show up at a get together. He's usually bringing something. He's not coming empty-handed. Like he'll bring like some kind of side to go with it. He's usually pretty good. Yeah. For the most part, again, like it's like bringing a salad or something like that.
I love that you're talking in code here or something.
Yeah. No names.
I know if I were hosting, it's hard to offend me. If you're bringing, not bringing, whatever. Like, as long as you show up.
Again, like it's like the holidays or something like that. Like for like, you want to show up, just show up. I got enough here. Trust me, you're not gonna go with. If you go hungry, you're going it because you didn't take anything. You didn't eat anything.
What I should do is have the grill going when the guests arrive and ask them what they brought to put on the grill.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Just have an empty grill.
Yeah.
Show up with a can of Spam.
That's a good idea.
That'd be like, hey, what'd you bring?
I'm hungry. I got the grill.
I brought the grill.
I thought it was hosting.
I'm waiting.
Uh,
Like I was telling Greg earlier, I said, I'm Hank Hill from the King of the Hill show.
Oh yeah.
That was a good show.
There was I remember a theme or something that had gone along on online somewhere. It was little Bobby, his son, said, "Dad, what happens if somebody comes over and they don't want a burger cooked medium rare? Son, we just firmly but politely ask them to leave."
That's good.
I was like, again, Hank Hill. Everything refers back to Hank.
Oh yeah.
I'm digging your background there, Greg. I like the angle you got with the
Oh yeah.
pergola in the back. That's a pretty good shot.
All right, cool. I actually got my patio heater going right here. I got
you might have to keep this one. Yeah.
And it is a little bit cool, that's for sure.
Yeah. Instead of having an open fire, it's a nice option.
Yeah.
Oh, you still can't see it. But I got a fire going in there.
Yeah.
Nice little warmth. Yeah, I believe either one of you guys. I don't know if you were here since I got the new pavilion.
No,
Yeah,
not me.
yeah. Well, this summer for sure, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Oh, geez, that's since you got that since we were there last. Wow.
I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah.
I think there was you put a video up of you putting it together.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. But,
Nice.
yeah, it's a decent setup here.
Yeah, you're growing your barbecue empire.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, I still got I believe we sat over in this pavilion.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah.
Moving up in the world here.
Or the cooking one over here.
Yep. I
But,
just
yeah,
see the
fun
fence
stuff.
behind you. You see if there's any squirrels running there, but
Yeah.
run.
I was out here earlier and there was a squirrel that passed by. My brother stopped to visit and we were out here. And squirrel did run by. I kind of chuckled at that.
Yeah. It's a going gag. I will say I watch your videos and that, and I just kind of look in the back. Oh, no, don't see any squirrels.
Move out of the way. There might be a squirrel.
Yeah. But when you
I
were
think you'd be able to hang a couple sides of beef off the side of that pavilion and carve them up there.
Oh, for sure. Don't give me ideas. My lovely wife will be upset.
When you were doing your Cinco de Mayo one, your video there for the Cinco de Mayo.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I was watching in the background. I was waiting. I thought for sure you were going to have. I could just imagine the smell coming from that.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It was a nice spring day that day.
Yep.
And those squirrels get a little more active, so that could happen.
Oh yeah.
Greg, getting back to what we were saying in the beginning there, did I hear you say you use butter too to prepare the grill sometimes alongside of water?
Oil.
Oh, just oil.
Yeah, once I get the griddle anyway, but as well as the grill, I'll scrape a grill like when I starting a new cook, when I get the dome like the temperature of the grill nice and warm, scrape the particles off from your previous cook.
Right.
Then I spray it with oil, and it helps treat the grill.
Okay.
It kind of makes the grill a little more non-stick over time.
Yeah. Okay.
But when I'm cooking on a griddle, same thing. But usually I do it after the cook on a griddle. I'll put water on it. I'll scrape it off, whatever's on there. Then I'll spray it with oil and give it a wipe with a dry cloth. And, then I'll put the fire out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then it's ready for the next cook.
Yeah. No, that's good. At least we were able to get this the barbecue etiquette like a proper way, like the way clean before or after. Again, I'm going. They said you're pushing 400 degrees when you crank your barbecue up.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's going to burn off any bacteria or anything like that. And then there was an old friend of mine. He passed away. He used to say I'd leave those chunks on there because that's added flavor to my next barbecue.
Well, they say mostly you're grilling meat.
Yeah.
And the meat that or particles or things that came off the meat while you're grilling actually is helping treat your grill.
Yeah.
So really, if you leave that, you're in a sense seasoning your grill.
The way of looking at it.
Yep.
But
now I've seen a video. I've seen it a couple times. I don't know if any of you have. They'll show a guy. They'll take a onion, cut it in half, and rub it on the grill, the grate. When it starts up, when you light up your barbecue, and it's supposed to help clean it. And then take a half a potato and do the same thing, and it's supposed to help lubricate it, keep anything sticking to it. Now I don't know if it's true. Like I don't know. It'd be something to try.
Couldn't hurt. It's still food.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I know one of the best things I bought within the last few months anyway, was these spray bottles that you put oil in, and you just vegetable oil, avocado oil. I actually have 3: vegetable oil, avocado oil, and olive oil.
Yeah.
And I spray my grill before I put a hot steak on or anything like that.
Yeah.
And that's the best little bit of money right there. I see people with sprays of oil in aerosol cans. This is so easy. You just pour the oil in, put the thing on, spray it.
I think we got the same thing. We ended up getting it off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
$4 or something, like $5 for the bottle.
I think I mentioned it in a few videos. It's like, man, this thing's amazing.
Yeah.
And it just helps you keep your grill clean and like it's very.
Well, if you're cooking in a fry pan and or something.
Yeah.
Fry pan.
Same thing, especially if you have one of those flat rock, what do they call them, griddles? You know, keep that thing oiled up, man. Perfect.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no,
Or if you're doing a nice steak with a fat cap on it, run that fat cap across the grill before you lay the steak down.
killing 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah.
That works well as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Huh. Giving me some ideas. I'm going to be queuing on Monday. So
This is what we barbecue with other people. You know, you learn other people's techniques.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why I love watching videos too, because then I'll see like I'll see what you've done and what Trumpet Master's done, Rusty Barbecue, like Rusty Lamb, like he's got some.
oh yeah,
The stuff that he does is just amazing.
yeah.
They're both like all you guys are just like it's like great learning, like just itching to want to go get
It shows you too what if you're in question of what kind of barbecue you want, or what type of you want to do. It helps you decide. Hey,
just where I'm going.
kind of barbecue. Yeah.
One of those the pellet bed ones, or do I just go just plain charcoal?
Right.
One or the other. I can't go both.
Yep. In my opinion, everyone should have a kettle grill and kind of work with that flame, that heat, and
Yeah.
I think it helps you whatever grill you want to use after that.
Yeah. I've seen there was a question one time. Oh, why charcoal? It takes so long to cool down. But you're not filling the whole thing with charcoal. You just like if you're cooking 4 burgers, you don't
Yep.
need a whole bag of charcoal. You just
Yep.
take a handful of charcoal, get it hot, and get it going, cook it, then spread it out. And it'll burn down, and then throw your lid on, and it's done.
I've talked to a few people now who are got into the charcoal grilling and got a kettle grill, and we talk through things and through the channel and off the channel. And I'm telling you, it's like the response I normally get is it's not that hard.
No.
You know, all it is that lack of knowledge. Once you know how to get your flame, get your charcoal going, how to control that, man, you can cook some amazing food.
Yeah. Well, it's the fear of the unknown. Like, oh, I've never done that before. First time I drove a car, I was afraid. And then it's like, next thing you know, it's like, okay, let's go.
I had one guy, he's like, I'll never fire up my propane grill again.
Oh, wow.
After using charcoal a few times. It's just amazing the flavors you get off there. You know, when you do it right.
I haven't tasted that since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. I kind of forget now.
Oh, well, you know what? It's kind of funny. You remember we did an episode a few weeks back about cutting the grass?
Yeah.
Well, I have a future video coming out.
All right.
How to cut your grass.
Okay.
It involves a barbecue. Just leave it at that.
Okay. Nice.
I like the way this is going. I am going to tune in.
Yeah, I will certainly give a shout out to Tavern 53 in that video.
Here's a question for you, Greg. Have you ever cooked on 2 or 3 barbecues at the same time?
Yes, I have. I've had people over, like a large group, where I've had.
That's what I was getting at.
Yep, I've had a pulled pork going here, a brisket going here, a pellet grill full of roasted potatoes.
Right.
gosh. Yeah, it's actually quite a lot of fun.
Oh, you truly are the Bob
Yeah,
Ross
it's
barbecue.
and you know when this is done, then you put this on, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That
Everything
takes some
overall.
serious attention and multitasking to do
Actually, I
that.
have another barbecue full of jalapeno poppers. I mean, every shelf.
Right.
And then another one full of roasted potatoes. Another one with brisket and pulled pork, like pork shoulder. But I tried to time it all where I had time to shred the pork shoulder, rest the brisket, and then pull the jalapeno poppers. And as guests are arriving.
Yeah, it's all about timing and it's all about temperature. If your temperature's too high on something,
it's quite a lot of fun.
That would keep you moving constantly, like a
But it's
keyboard
also
player. I mean,
it helps me convince my lovely wife that I need more than one barbecue.
very good point.
I need to dig into some of your book there. I got to read that book and see if I can.
Yeah. No, it's good time. Barbecue's such a social thing.
Yes. Yeah.
It only makes sense to have people over, and
But again, even if you're doing it like on a Wednesday night and you're just barbecuing like burgers for yourself, people are walking by. Oh my God, that smells good. Yes, it does.
Yeah. I've texted my lovely wife from work sometimes and say, hey, tonight, backyard date night, let's throw some chicken thighs on the grill.
Nice.
We'll have a drink and we'll just sit out there, and believe me, we had some great times in the backyard here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like I was hoping it wasn't going to be too windy tonight. I was going to go and have a little bonfire myself, but it's just too windy.
I know. I got the pellet one going tonight. Same reason I wanted to get a fire going tonight as well. Yeah.
And I had every intention. I had it nice and dry, like the wood was dry, and I'm like, this will be nice.
Yeah.
Too windy.
Something about staring at that fire, helps you recharge the batteries.
Definitely, yeah. And then I know somebody who, and I think you know him too, Greg. He's a fan of Rush. He brings his own guitar when he shows up at places with a fire. And
really? I haven't seen the guitar show up yet, but
showed up here one night and it was really good.
Yeah.
Who knows? Never say never.
Yeah, we'll get something going there in the future.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, no, it's gonna be good. Like I said, and then once we do the live for the spam there, and that'll be good. And it's just
we'll have to definitely get a camera going if the guitar comes out, and might have to share that here, somewhere.
Yes. It could be on the tavern. It could be on the barbecue
over here.
Yeah.
Just could be shared.
Yeah. You never know the following that the professor ends up having. He's already got it.
Oh, stop.
Go from chasing aliens to playing guitar. Like,
oh, yes. Well, with that, I think we've reached the end. I'm gonna pour you guys a drink. Thank you very much for
cheers.
Cheers, yes. And you guys have a good night.
Thanks for having me.